Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here. In this video I'm going to be talking about one of the Healing Code card decks, the Energy Deck, and we're going to be looking more deeper into two specific cards. And I refer to these two cards as the two unique, powerful cards. So we're going to take a look at that in this video. So of course I'm talking about the Healing Code cards, Energy Deck. There it is, a little too much glare on the light. But there are two very unique and powerful cards contained inside this Healing Code cards deck. Now all the cards are extremely beneficial, are extremely powerful. But even when we look at the Body Deck and the Mind Deck and the Energy Deck, when we look at those three decks, the Energy Deck really kind of stands out on a very unique level because of these two particular cards. And these two particular cards are right here. First one here is the Positive Polarity Collector. Probably can't see it too well because of the lighting. And then of course there is the Negative Polarity Receiver. Now these two cards are basically known as twins, okay? Because they work together. Now, the Positive Polarity Collector and the Negative Polarity Receiver are uniquely special because of what they're able to do through your prana. So what I'm referring to is that when you actually use the Positive Polarity Collector, you're just putting it on your solar plexus, just like this. It doesn't matter which hand you use on your left hand, your right hand, right? Just to hold it there. You can even just tuck it under your shirt as well too and just put it on the solar plexus. Once that's done, you have the Negative Polarity Receiver, and you can put this anywhere on the body. Now I had a testimonial from a woman a few weeks back that had some very, very difficult struggles with both of her feet. I believe she was a nurse and she was on her feet all the time, and she just was in excruciating pain whenever she was trying to walk. So she bought the Energy Deck, and she knew that I talked about these two specific cards. And what she did was that she put the Positive Polarity Collector right here on the solar plexus. And then with the Negative Polarity Receiver, if this was her foot, she would just put her foot down here just like this. So here's the card's face, and just putting it down there right upon the bottom of her foot. And she would leave it there for a few minutes, maybe about 5-10 minutes. Then after that, you would just switch feet, put your left foot there, and keep it there for about 5 to 10 minutes. And she did this regularly. And as she did this regularly, her feet actually went back to normal. This was after about a span of about 1 to 2 weeks. Now I can attest to this personally as well too, because I've done a lot of sprinting. I've been doing sprinting now quite regularly for the past month or so. And I've gotten the shin splinters, which are not too comfortable. I've also had some nerve pain around the areas of my calves and around the shins. So I was inspired by also how she used it, and so I started to do the same thing. I used the Positive Polarity Collector, put it right on the solar plexus, and what I would do is I would just drop the Negative Polarity Receiver on the floor, and then I would just gently put my right foot over the card like that, and I would do it for 5 minutes. So just keep it there for 5 minutes. I don't have to do anything, right? As soon as this is on your solar plexus and that this is on your foot, you don't have to do anything. You're just giving it 5 minutes to go to work. And then I would switch feet, and then on the left foot, I would put this one again on the left foot for about 5 minutes. And I did that for one night just before going to bed. I woke up the next morning, nerve pain completely gone. The problems with my calves, and the shin splinters as well too, didn't feel it anymore. I was able to sprint and it did not come back. It's very, very, very powerful. And that was just after 5 minutes of exposure. Now another thing that these two cards do very, very well, because I've had quite a few people come to me and saying, well, Brad, I've been through the Body Deck and the Mind Deck, but there's nothing for hair. And do you have something within the Healing Code cards that help with hair? You would look to these two guys, okay? So you would look to the positive polarity collector, and you would look to the negative polarity receiver. I've even put it on my head as well too. I've had some thinning bits, hair's starting to grow back a little bit. So I haven't tried with it as much as I'd like to, but it certainly has shown a difference, even after just one time of use. So again, positive polarity right here, negative polarity up here. Now if you have like a hairband, you could even just wrap it around the chin like that if you didn't want to hold it, or basically just kind of balance it on the head, kind of like this. If you have something that you want to tie around your head, you can do that as well too. And again, you just put the polarity, and I'm feeling it go to work right away as soon as I put this on my solar plexus. Okay? And we can just keep it there, right? So I can move it forward around the area of the bangs, I can move it to the back of the head, move it on the back of the head, or on the side of the head, just holding it there. And like I said, give yourself about 5 to 10 minutes of working with your scalp with these two cards every single day. 5 to 10 minutes. And you're going to notice, I'd say after a couple of weeks, that there may start to be some hair starting to show. Mine's starting to do that too. I have a little bit of a bald spot here, but where there's thinness of hair, it gets a little bit more thicker in that way. So I've certainly been noticing a difference because I've been going in with like a magnifying glass and saying, oh wait, it's a little bit more thickness in this area, just by using those two cards as well too. So the energy deck altogether, all 44 cards are amazing. But these two, like I said, really stand out because there's nothing else like them in all the Healing Code card series. They work together as a pair. They're very, very powerful. Now I have also some other interesting news to share about the Healing Code technology, not the cards, but the Healing Code technology. I'm going to be debuting a brand new website here in November. Sometime in November it's going to debut. It's going to be the brand new Healing Code shop. And it's basically going to combine Healing Code cards and Healing Code shop into one. And I'm also working to develop some brand new Healing Code technology. So with these two cards, they've also been inspiration for me to create a type of regeneration mat, where you would actually, again, put a type of symbol or card. It could be a card. I'm not too sure what it is yet. I'm deciding if it's going to be a card or if it's going to just be some type of something that you can print out and just put on the solar plexus, and you would have a mat. And I'm thinking something like a yoga mat. And there would be specific geometries on that mat, and you could lay down on the mat and you would go through the same regeneration process to which these two cards would do. I'm also in the works of creating a Healing Code bed. So this Healing Code bed will have many different functions to it. It's going to be very, very powerful. I'm really putting all of the Healing Code technology in the grandest way into this Healing Code bed. So that will be coming, and I'll be giving some more information as we get closer to November. I don't know exactly when in November I'm going to debut the site. I'm still working on it right now, but it looks like it's coming along quite well. So stay tuned for more updates for the new Healing Code shop that will combine the Healing Code cards and the Healing Code apparel together. And of course, these brand new technologies that I'm working with. So work with the energy deck, right? Work with these two particular cards. They are absolutely incredible. The rest of the cards are incredible as well too, because they work to purify the body, but those two cards are very uniquely powerful. You have hair problems, those are the two cards that you work with. So I'm going to be doing some more videos around the energy deck, the mind deck, and the body deck in the times to come as well too, because I want to feature these cards so that you guys really know how powerful these cards are, making sure that you're really working with them effectively, and that you're really getting the best healing effect from them as possible. So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll speak to you guys again in another perspective of the know. Namaskar.
The latest revelation in alternative healing has arrived. The Healing Code cards, a spiritual technology unlike anything else. Through the power of sacred geometry imbued with pure source energy, physical ailments can become eliminated and detoxified from your body. 36 cards specifically designed to work on the major areas of the body, encouraging natural recovery and increased vitality. Working with the cards are easy, and their healing results are profound. Download our collection of free sample cards so you can experience results for yourself. And don't forget to view our customer testimonials. Our printed Healing Code card deck is available now with shipping available worldwide. Visit our website at healingcodecards.com.